All right, this is a quick little video on how to shoot videos that convert. Now, what I'd say is go back through the hook, story, close training. I mean it. That is the exact process when I look back over 25 years of doing successful videos. I didn't come up with that and first say, I'm going to be the guy that shoots the hook, then the story, then the close. Like, it was an evolution over time. And when I reversed engineer and broke apart and got the framework of how videos work, that was what I learned. So know that the education part, the stopping people in their tracks so they see your video and go, oh, I want to listen. And then kind of an open loop to get them to stay. And then telling them the story and overcoming their objections, their internal and their external objections. Some social proof on how it worked. All of a sudden they know, like, and trust you. And then all of a sudden you get to the call to action, right? Which is go to my video, click the link, watch my blog, watch my podcast, join me on Instagram, whatever your call to action is. So I don't want to rehash the foundational part of that training. What I want to share with you now is some people say, well, I get that part, Dean, but what about being on video? I have to tell you, the majority of the videos that I shoot all the time, if you see me on Instagram or on Facebook or a lot of my YouTube videos, I shoot them on my phone. I mean, how blessed are we that our phones are so amazing these days, right? I mean, when I first started, there was none of this. I had to hire a big crew and a big production team. I mean, now you can film on your phone, edit on your phone, splice it together on your phone, upload it on your phone. You can do a whole course literally on your phone. We have people on mastermind.com, and hopefully you already got your account set up, but we have people on mastermind.com. Their entire course was filmed, and then they're selling it all with this. I mean, how amazing. But here's a little secret. It's going to be a little technical. I want to tell you that my best videos are the sloppy ones. My best videos are literally when I'm holding my phone sometimes and it's shaking. But I would absolutely recommend get an easy tripod. Now I have two. I keep one at my office and I keep one in my backpack. Oh, I actually have three. And I keep one at my house. They're really inexpensive. And I like the tripods that are just little and they can extend to about maybe this high, right? Because you can always put them on top of something. And even holding them in a tripod is good enough because it's better than this sometimes because you get a little shaky, right? But I'm going to talk about filming them through your phone because, again, 75% of every video you see from me is shot on my phone. So a couple things to think about. So I'm going to go technical, like art and science. You know, everything I do is kind of art and science. The science side, okay. I know this sounds crazy, but you want light in front of you, right? So many times I'll see somebody with a light over here and it's a little dark. So you want more light in front of you than behind you. Have you ever tried to film from inside? Like you go to the beach and you want to film and you're in your hotel room where it's dark and the beach is gorgeous and you want the beautiful beach. But when you film yourself, since you have less light on you than the beautiful sunny beach, all you see is your beautiful face and then a blown out beach. Blown out mean it's whiter than the screen behind me. You don't even see the beautiful waves. If you were in the sun and the sun was on you, you'd see all of it crystal clear. So sometimes if I'm out and I want to see a background, I'll maneuver myself so I could be in the sun just enough to light my face up and then you see the beautiful background. So what does that mean? Right now, there's a light on me in front of me. When I'm in my home office and I shoot a video, I have a cheap little ring light that I got off of Amazon that I put on that puts more light on my face than's behind me, and you can see my bookshelf and all that. If I'm shooting at twilight outside of my house, I'll see when the sun just starts to go down. What a great time to film a video. When the sun just goes down in that moment of twilight, when everything is lit evenly, oh my God, what a perfect time to film. Another great time to film is when it's overcast, not cloud, no cloud, it's like when it's hazy. Oh my God, they call it like the perfect filming. I love going outside and filming it what's like that. And when you get to have fun filming your courses and videos, some of it will be for ads, some of it will be to create your course and content that goes in your course and all that. There's different kind of things. You might set up a station. I know I'm all over the place, but you might set up a station in your house where you got a ring light. Your phone goes in a stand and you have perfect lighting, you can draw and you can film, right? Jenna Kutcher's doing a special video in this course on how to film an entire course without even putting your face on camera, doing it through screencasts. She loves doing it that way. My buddy Frank Kern does it that way. Brendan Burchard, he builds courses that way. Sometimes where you never put your face on, you're just filming and teaching. That's awesome too. I like to talk to people. I love looking at a camera. I've been doing it for a while. I feel like I'm talking to you. That'll be the art side, but we're still talking about the science. So what did I kind of share with the science? You always want more light in front of you, right? Not so much that it's like super shiny, but take a look. Also get a tissue sometimes. If you're super shiny, you just pat it and the shiny goes away, okay? So more light in front of you. If you're outside, you want to make sure you're not in the shadows trying to get something brilliant in the back because it's hard to do. Make sure you get a little light on you. Twilight is great. Hazy is great if you're outside. At home, get a ring light and a little stand for your phone. That's kind of the technical stuff. Also, give yourself a little distance behind you. Sometimes I see someone film and the wall is right behind them. Give a little distance. It just gives it a warmer feeling. If you notice, or like if I'm filming in my home office, it's not huge, but I definitely am 3 foot away from the back. I'd rather be closer to the camera and give a little depth of field. Okay, does that make sense? That's all you need to know in today's world. But with that said, can I tell you some of my best videos? One of my best ads on TV, on online, YouTube and Facebook was, I literally was at a house I used to live at when I was a kid. I mean, it was a horrible house. It was horrific. And I drove there in upstate New York not that long ago. I jumped out of the car, I hit record, and I went, hey guys, it's Dean Graziosi, and I'm standing in front of the house I lived at when I was a kid, when there was no heat, and we lived in a bathroom, and I just talked to my camera. It was a minute long. My hand was shaking. I got done. It was one of the best ads I had ever done. The lighting was off. The shadows were on. I looked a little horrible. My hand was shaking. It doesn't matter because they felt it. The hook story closed. They felt it in my heart. Another time, my second best ad, I was climbing a mountain in Idaho with my dear friend Trent Shelton and Randy Garn. We climbed up and we ran down. I was so out of breath. I get down to the bottom. I was just inspired because I was thinking about something so powerful about, you know, what the things we're not taught about in school, and I was feeling it. I didn't want to wait till I wasn't sweaty. I didn't want to wait till my hair was perfect because my hair was like this in the back from sleeping on it because I just woke up and ran, right? My shirt was sweaty. I didn't look good at all. I had like sweat literally running down my face. And I handed my phone to my buddy Randy Garn. I said, I have a message that I think people need to hear. Would you mind filming this? If you remember seeing it, I was like, hey everybody, I just got done running the mountain. Like that was my hook. I just got done running the mountain. But it was so odd. I was in front of a stream. I looked like shit. Excuse my language. I looked horrible. He filmed it. It was like 7 minutes long. We barely edited it. It was a monster. Tens of millions of people saw that video, right? So remember, the science side is important, but it's absolutely not the most important thing. In fact, my ugliest, shakiest videos have been my best because people want you. They want the real you, the authentic you, not the perfectly produced version of you. Does that make sense? Don't worry about perfect videos. Be the best version of you. Okay. Now, the art side, right? That's science kind of leaning into art. Part of the art, that was some of the art, but part of the art is this. I don't visualize that I'm talking to a camera right now. I don't visualize that I'm talking to a bunch of people who need me. I really am thinking and talking to someone who wants to shoot better videos so they can scale in this industry, so they can upload their videos onto mastermind.com, to get their course up, to get their perfect video out there, selling for them, marketing for them on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, anywhere that you're posting inside of Facebook groups, like something where you get to communicate from your heart. So I just want to tell you what I do is I think to myself, there's someone who needs me right now. Like as I'm filming this, I'm picturing one person says, Dean, I've been trying to shoot videos for years and I just want to have a conversation with you. You see, I don't have framework here on this one. I don't have a big whiteboard on this one. This is a quick little bonus video, but what I'm sharing works. Because it took me a long time to get to the simplicity of it, right? Simplicity on the other side of complexity. It took a lot of high-produced, perfect videos to realize people kind of just want me. So think about who you're talking to. If you're helping people sing better, think of how you felt before you knew how to sing or when you were scared. Or you're thinking about you're helping people get through breakups. Think how you felt when you went through that breakup, or how it feels when you went from eating one way to eating another, or a perfect skill, or like think about where you were and then visualize you're talking to that one person, because at the end of the day, that's all we're doing is helping one person at a time. Again, I'm not looking at a lens right now. I'm thinking of you. So if you can incorporate talking to a person, not everyone, if you can think about living through your heart, if you can think about the hook, story, close, the preparation in advance is the best way. And then do what makes sense for you. If you like slides, do slides. Me, I like notes. I like to write bullet points down, and then I just, sometimes you'll see me go, oh yeah, and it reminds me right back. That's better for me. I don't like slides. I don't like a lot of stuff. I just love living the experience, right? To remind yourself how to get back to the hook, story, close. Again, you're talking to one person. Again, you're living the experience. And then remember all the science pieces, light in front of you, little depth behind you, all those things, but really, at the end of the day, just be the best version of you. Do it a lot. I'd encourage you to, what's the cool part? Is go inside the Facebook group. Go inside the Self-Education Revolution and go live in there all the time. That's a group no matter what you do. You could go in there and totally screw it up. People are going to love you. They're going to tell you what you did right. They're going to empower you. They're going to inspire you. I mean, it's a group of amazing people helping amazing people, right? So don't use any excuses. That's a group who will love on you no matter how bad you are. But you're not as bad as you think you may be if you've never done this. Like, that's one of those misconceptions. As long as you're you, I promise you're going to be amazing. And the more you do it, the better you get. People say, how are you good on camera? I've been doing it for 20 years. When I first went on camera, I was horrific. But I just kept doing it. And I led with my heart. And this is where I'm at. So this is just a quick bonus on how I do videos. You can do it on your phone. Follow the hook, story, close. Follow everything I shared in here. And I can't wait to see your video.